In this week's weekly drive, we drive the Freightliner Condor while hauling a 65-ton train.
Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and we're going to be driving the Freightliner Condor while hauling a 65-ton train. And the 65-ton train is from the Faymanville Heavy Pack version 2 for ATS. So the link will be in the description, guys, so you can grab that if you'd like, along with all other mods that we're using today, like, for example, the Freightliner Condor here, which also we have the maps that I'm using as well. Viva Mexico, Coast to Coast, and CanaDream as well there. Was trying to use another map, but I couldn't quite get it going, so I'll have to get the guys to see if they can check out what I was doing wrong. So obviously if something I was doing wrong. So we'll have a look at that another time. But this time, let's get on the road, shall we? So start this up. And let's jump in, shall we? And get it going. I'm just going to adjust the seat. That seat is like way forward, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. It's like bloody Papa Smurf was driving it. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, look, there we go. That's heaps better, that is. Right. Well, let's see if we can pull it. Now, we have today the Cat C15 600 horsepower engine, and it is with a cert. So let's see if we can pull it, shall we? So it is in low, and it looks like we are taking off. There we go. 65 tons, guys, of train. G'day, Frank. How's it going, mate? Now, let's get around this corner here. Now, this is going to be a pretty big ask for this truck, I think. Now, if we have a look at the map, we are currently in Moab. And we are going all the way down to Vegas, baby, yeah. And we're going to be doing a delivery down there to V. So that's where we're going to be off to. Mostly highway work, so it should be quite good. No real issue until we get down to Vegas. And we'll probably just go down to there and then turn it straight into there. See how we're going. I may have to take a couple of attempts at getting in there. So we'll see how we go, shall we? Right. Now, getting out of here. Now, we can talk the SCS news. Just let me get on the road first. And there's heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff that we can talk about today. Wow, that is... There we go. I was having trouble turning. You can see that all the wheels aren't actually articulating yet because the codes aren't in there, but you can see that it will do when it's actually once that code's been inserted, if it does for that. So I know that there's articulation points, but don't know when they're coming yet. So right, so we had, let me just scroll down because my notes have gone all skew-if. Sorry guys, let me just fix that up over here. Damn notes. Come on, no, go over there. Go. That's fine, whatever. You just stay like that, stupid notes. Okay. Put that low. Now, let's see. We were... Okay, so SCS was out. Let's get out on the road here. SCS was out on the road this week, and they were looking for some new devs, and they went to an actual a dev place where they can actually check out some new developers, that is, guys. Come on, baby, you can do it. Double clutching as you meant to, and I'm gonna have to. There we go. Right, there we go. We're leaving Moab. Okay, bye. See ya. So yeah, they were actually out and about having a look for some new talent, and that is really loud. Let me turn that down. Sorry, guys. That'll be a lot better for you. You'll be able to hear me now. So they were looking for some new talent, and they did have a little competition that they were looking at, and it was to sort floats. If you don't know what floats is, it's a programming thing. So yeah, the competition was to be the person who sorts the floats fastest. So there we go. And a guy called David won, and he had a pack full of all sorts of SCS goodies. So that was actually really cool. I like it how SCS get in there and they get it. They want new talent, so they're getting in and they do competitions and stuff like that. That really does show that they're after talent and not after just, you know, the guy that has the most impressive, you know, resume. So that I actually think that's really good. That I really do. And another thing that SCS is saying is that they are really trying hard to get as many people as they possibly can. So much so that they're actually changing headquarters, and they're moving to a bigger office. They said, and they're looking at 1,700 square meters. So that's going to keep them busy for a while. And yeah, that should be a lot of office space. So what they're trying to do now, by the looks of it, is they're trying to get a bigger team together so that they can crank out the content a lot quicker. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure they understand that the content's not coming out as fast as what they'd like it. So that's why they're really trying hard to get more people. So, oh geez, look at that traffic back there. Doesn't matter. Beacons. Forgot to put beacons on. Not that I've got any beacons on this truck, but anyway, I think there's some back there somewhere. So yeah, that's really good to see, that is. Now, also, they had another post as well that said, your order is on the road. Okay, so if you've placed an order with SCS, they've definitely got into it, and they're getting it on the road out to you. So that's for t-shirts and, you know, hats and stuff like that. So if you didn't know about those, now you do. You can go check them out. Yeah, they've got a whole heap of hats and stuff like that. So that's really good. And they showed a picture of a couple of their employees that were getting in there and, you know, helping, you know, packing boxes and checking orders and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Now, the most exciting thing that's happened this week is a certain furry-tailed squirrel has gone through and shown off the heavy cargo DLC for American Truck Simulator. So I know he'd never do this for me, but I'm going to give him a shout out because that's what other YouTubers do, right? So in the description, guys, I will be putting a link to his video because that's how much I like you guys, and I know that you really wanted to see this kind of stuff. So I'll put a link in there for you for his video, so you can go and check it out. All right. It is a must-see. It's only about 16 minutes or so, 16, 17 minutes, something like that. So if you got the time, go check it out. And he shows you a few things in there, which is actually quite interesting. It's good to see the stuff that you're getting is going to be really, really cool. Okay, so we are turning up here onto the highway. And I'm just gearing down, double clutching, and look, there's plenty of room there, guys. I'm even going to go down another gear as well. because I don't want to take that corner too fast, because we've got a load on there. So now we've got plenty of revs here. We should have no problem getting up this hill. All right, so let's see. Can we do it? Give it full boot. All right, so all right, let's put the trailer brake on. There we go. Low, low. So it's stalled for some reason, and I'm wondering if that's got to do with... Is it... Alright, quickly grab a gear. And second. There we go. That is pretty much it. I'm just going to sit there because we're on reasonably flat and we managed to grab the gears, so... That is pretty much it, and... Oh, shit. Oh, nuggets. Alright, this is going to be really tricky. And the trailer's not actually going to be able to hold it, so I'm going to have to try and pull the clutch out. No, oh, no, 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 no. Oh dear, why is that trailer brake not holding that? It is a big load, so no. There we go, there is the whole brakes there. Let's try that again. Build those revs up. No, she's not going to do it. Holy crap, this might be a bit bigger load than what this truck can take. And there's a car right there, so that's going to be fun. I need to back up. I need to back up and get a run up, mate. Move out of the road. No, he's just going to sit there and beep at me. No. No, he's not gonna... Oh yeah, there he goes. He's gonna budge, is he? Oh, no. What are you doing, mate? Get out of the road. Put the flashes on, see if I can back it down a bit. Come on, mate. Move out of the road. Alright, let's try it again. It's not going to pull it up there. Whoop. Oh, I turned the truck off. Shit, why'd I do that? I thought I stalled it. Come on. Alright, try it again. Try again. Come on. Come on, I'm releasing the clutch out. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Condor. Nah, it's not going to be able to get it. That is flat, chat. It will not get up the hill. So let me just put the brake on there, and we'll use the dev console here. Oh dear. Oh well. Let me. Oh, what was under there? Oh no, I thought I saw something under there. Let me just go up here and put it up on the highway. What a bugger, eh? There we go. F9. Well, there is a bigger engine that I could have used, which is 800 horsepower. Maybe I should have used that. Alright. Coming on. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Right. So, let me see. Okay, so in that Squirrel video, guys, let's see. They had... Squirrel showed off the new content, right? So, it was actually really, really interesting. Now, it had 3 articulation points in there. So, that is going to mean... So, it's from the 5th wheel is 1. It then had another one after the dolly. So, that's 2. So, it had a dolly on there. And then it had... another one at the very back for a sign. Not that you have to have that, but anyway, it had it there. And that was... So that was the 3rd one. So which is going to make it really cool to, you know, have 3 articulation points. That means you can have 2 A's, A trailers, and a B trailer on there. So you could have a B triple. Yay! Don't know about anything bigger than that, but it is going to be very interesting what the modders come up with. It really, really will. And I'm going to try and get it. I'm going to try and get the B double as soon as I possibly can, and then possibly a B triple. That'd be great. And there was also the DLC also comes with a wide load sign for the front of each truck. Alright, so that's going to be really cool. You get, you know, get all the little bits of detail that they're putting in there is great. And then they've also got, so speaking of the actual detail, they've got flags on each of the trailers, and the flags, they flap as you're going, you know, through driving along. They flap in the wind. So that is really cool. That's another little cool feature that SES has gone and put in there. So it's things like that, the little details that really do make a difference, guys. They really do. Now, some of the things that Squirrel did mention in there is that they are having some AI problems at the moment. So you may have to turn off the AI to use these larger trailers. Reason being is that the AI is crashing in the back. I think he said that it's crashing in the back of the actual trailer and not giving you enough room when turning. So, you know, that's going to cause a problem, that will. The largest load that he actually mentioned was a transformer at 55 tons. And that's as a standard SCS sort of load. That's actually really big. That's really big. So it's going to be really, really interesting what size loads that mods are going to bring to it. So that's going to be really interesting. There is also, with parking these, it's tricky parking as well. So it's not the same as your standard parking. Okay, so that's something you're going to have to be mindful of when you're actually driving these trailers, is how to park them. Now, most of the actual parking is drive in and you can park it, but they're not making it so easy where you have to actually just drive it straight in. They've got barriers and stuff like that you have to, you know, drive through. So it's going to make it more interesting. It's more like you know, like Gymkhana for trucks, really. That's what it sort of reminded me of. So that's going to make it all the more exciting. It really, really will. So that's pretty much sums up all of his video, guys. So, but if you would like to watch it, as I said in the description, I will put a link to it so you can go and watch that that video. Because I'm a nice guy, that's why. You know, I don't mind, you know, sending some few people over to Squirrel. That's fine, not a problem. Not that he'd do it for me, but anyway. Now, what else? Alright, so that's pretty much it for SCS news-wise. I think by far the most exciting thing is that the heavy cargo DLC, and that's what, you know, I think a lot of people have been waiting for. No news at the moment on New Mexico. However, I have heard a little whisper saying that that testing has finished for it. So that will be, testing's finished for the heavy cargo and testing's finished for New Mexico. So that means it can't be too far away. No, now I don't have an actual date on when that'll be released, but I don't think it's going to be too far away. Alright, so just, oh geez, trailer was pushing on the back of the truck then, it nearly overtook me. Wow. So yeah, just keep an eye out for it, guys. It won't be too far away. Right, that's it for the SCS news. Now, this week, as many of you have known, is a pretty big week for me. I've been very, very busy with, I haven't been able to do many live streams, which I hope you all understand. I have a very good reason for why. I am going for my, if you don't know, I'm going for my HR license. So, which in Australia means heavy rigid. So, I can just drive your, I can drive pretty much anything under 9 ton. Alright, so it's not a great deal, but I just have to wait a year and then I can go back and I can get retested for my MC, which will allow me to drive pretty much anything. It won't allow me to drive everything and anything, but pretty much anything on the road, like road trains, B doubles, you know, that sort of thing. So that'd be really cool, and that's where I'm aiming for. That's exactly what I'm aiming for, and we'll see where that goes from there. And yeah, so that will be really cool. So I have been recording every step of the way that I've been doing, and I will release a video on that as soon as I can, guys. So just have to be patient for that, and I'll when I get around to it, I'll get that done, okay? But I'm switched over now. This morning I went and did the I went driving again in the truck, and I switched over to the International. I was out of the Cat CT660, and I'm over to the International. So I think it's a Pro Star, I think it is, day cab. And that is actually quite roomy inside there, to be honest. I didn't realize it was that roomy in real life. So I had a lot more success with that, and I was driving really well. So hopefully I should go really good in getting my HR license. So we'll just see how it goes. And Friday is the day that I will go for my license. So as you guys know, I will not be streaming on Friday, okay, because I'll be down at the DMV getting tested, and I'll be there going, well, let's see there, let's turn around here, and let's do a hill start, and let's go down this area, and oh, yeah, so that's basically what the instructor's gonna do. And it's gonna be really interesting. But I have learned a lot. I really have. Being on the road is very interesting. This is going to be fun, getting up around this corner here. I can see it now. Now it's actually changed the way that I play games, so that I play my American Truck Simulator. So it is going to be very interesting. So let's go. I think oh shit, we're gonna make this. And yes, I did. I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna just chuck it down. There we go. I skipped a few and went down to 5 high. Even go down to low, just so I can get around this corner. There we go, 3 low, And that should be it. Come on, baby. And there we go. And that's how it's done, folks. Oi, that was... I didn't think I was going to get up there. Oh, thank goodness I did. Alright, so merging over here. There we go. So yeah, a lot of the things that I did use, and I've actually done a lot of time on American Truck Simulator with the, you know, the non-synchro mesh gearbox. So the crash gearbox, the tutorial that I did to show you guys how to do it, I use that a lot. Okay, so that's helped me a heap. And I was, for a long time, I didn't actually have a load on. I was just driving around. I spent about 8 hours driving around without any load on. And just to get used to it. It took me ages to get used to it. But once I got it down, it was funny because I got it down, was driving around with it, and then when I jumped in the truck this morning, I used the same principle and it worked. It worked. Exactly the same technique that I used, well, that I started to try and learn. It worked. So yeah, guys, if you are looking at doing your truck license or anything like that, then change the gearbox to the crash gearbox, as I show you in that tutorial. And that will help you a lot. It really, really will. Because it helped me. It really did help me. Now, I've got a video that I'm going to try and release with this one, if I can. And it will be on... it'll be on, you know, me driving around with the actual crash gearbox. So I actually do pick up a load and drive around and deliver it. So you know, it's really cool. Sorry, I'm concentrating here. It's picking up speed, so I'm trying to keep the truck from getting out of control. There we go. And since I got a heavy load, I don't want to go too fast. That'll just be a nightmare. And yeah, after I'd done that simulation, my instructor was like, wow, what have you been doing? Have you been driving out in the street? And I went, no, it's all good. I haven't been driving. But he was amazed at the difference, because I was having a lot of problems with shifting. I don't know, it sounds silly because a lot of people apparently find shifting easy. I don't. I found backing up the truck easy, and I found hill starts easy. So you know, that wasn't any issue for me. So it's just the shifting of the gears I was having problems with. And then once I got that synchro mesh gearbox, the crash gearbox working, then sorry, non-synchro mesh gearbox, the crash gearbox, then it was perfectly fine. So yeah, there you go, guys. If I get my HR, then I'll definitely say, yeah, definitely use it. So, but yeah, I'm loving. I really am. I didn't want to get out of the truck. I was having so much fun today in that international. That was I didn't want to get out. My instructor laughed. He said, you look like you're having so much fun here driving around. And I said, I am. I could drive this truck all day. So it was really good. What else have I been doing? Well, apart from working, mainly it's just been my truck license. Really, that's pretty much been what I've been doing. So my GoPro, I've been playing around with that. So that's actually been having a lot of fun with that. Man, does that take some good quality videos. It's really, really good, that is. I was actually very, very surprised with the quality of video that the GoPro was actually, that it had. So, very impressive. There we go. And the photos it's taking, it does, I think it's a 12 meg or something photos. Wow, I was actually over the moon, wrapped at that, because I haven't got a camera that takes photos that high. I don't think my smartphone takes photos that high anyway, so very good. Oh, one thing that I did want to mention, now this week we did have a few people with this truck. Now I'm just saying what this truck, what the modders actually called this truck, guys. I honestly have never heard of a Freightliner Condor before, okay? So I'd never heard of it. We don't have these in Australia. So I'd never ever heard of that before. So when I actually did look up some pictures, there was two kinds. One looked like the FLD, which is what this is, FLD. And then the other one looked like a boxy garbage truck. And people were saying it's not the FLD looking one, it's the boxy garbage truck. And then other people were saying, well, they did make one called the Condor that did look like the FLD. So honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm just reviewing the truck as a mod. So you got to understand that when I review these trucks, I'm not reviewing it based on the facts of the truck in real life, because I don't know some of these trucks. They're in America. I live in Australia. So I just have to go with what they've actually told me about it. And I really do appreciate you guys telling me that, oh, hey, Senior, I think that's actually not this, That actually does help me out a lot, because I don't know everything. Shit, I never ever say that I know everything, that I know all about trucks. I know shit all about trucks, I reckon. I know a lot about Aussie trucks, and I've surprised a lot of truckers that have come into work about how much I know, because they pull in and they go, oh yeah, what you got under the hood there? And they go, oh, I don't know. And I go, oh shit, that looks like you got a Cat 600 signature, you got a Cummins 600 signature series there. Or you've got, if you've got an 18-speed transmission, and does it have a retarder? And they're like, shit, I don't know. And I'm like, wow, dude, you should know. It's not that hard. But that's all I know is from American trucks. What I've learned out of American trucks and Euro trucks, that's pretty much it. That's all that I know. And seems to be a lot more than some of the truckers that are out there, so I'm pretty chuffed that I know that much. And it's all a learning, guys. It's all a learning curve. And for those guys that do get upset and start abusing me because I don't know everything, well, I'm sorry. What can I do? Not much I can do, and I just go, whatever, when they start getting upset at me. Jeez. We've been getting a lot of abuse lately, guys, and I've been deleting a lot of comments from the channel. For some reason, people are getting very upset at me for not saying exactly everything 100% right as it should be. And, people have actually been pretty brutal, too. Some of the words, got one guy, now I had to delete this. YouTube flagged this one straight away, which I really do appreciate YouTube for doing that. But the comment was, you don't know nothing, you dumb F and C son of a, prick. Go back to truck school and learn. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty harsh, dude. So yeah, YouTube flagged that one, and I think they also, I'm pretty sure that YouTube actually do take those comments, and if you do too many of those like that, I'm pretty sure you can get into trouble for that. So just be careful, guys, if you are like that. See that plane? That's cool. Yeah, I would advise not, to be honest, being like that. It's not necessary, but some people do. What can I say? All right, let's slow this rig down because we're coming into Vegas. Down a hill, so we got to drop the revs down lower. All right, going up a hill now, so all right. And there is a truck in the road. Come on, get in the damn gear. Not there, you son of a monkey's uncle. Ah. Alright, hill start time. Oh, look, there's been a bingle. Look at that. And I need to get past there. Come on, sort your shit out. Oh, he just hit him again. Oh, wow. What a bunch of a-holes. Come on, AI, sort your shit out and get out of the road so I can get past. I need to get through. Oh, man. AI is so funny sometimes. And annoying, too. They can be really annoying. Now, I'm just going to slowly... Oh, come on, mate. Can you go? You gonna go? Yeah, you're going. All right. You don't need the whole... you're not gonna go. You're just gonna sit there. Okay, fine. You sit there. You're out of my way, so I don't care. There we go. Get in the damn gear, you sumbitch. There we go. Right, look at that. That's awesome. We got around there. I'm loving this. Having so much fun. It is really, really cool. And get it up to 5th there. So 20 miles per hour. Not sure what that is in kilometers. But anyway. And so 27. I think, is it about 35 that's 60 kilometers or something like that? Alright, now this is going to be the interesting part. I need to figure out exactly where we need to get in and blah 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 blah. So we're going to have to do that when we get there on the fly. This is going to be interesting here. I might take over 2 lanes in a moment. Okay, so red up ahead. Oops. And I'm in the wrong gear. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's get it down and try 3rd. 3. Oh, well, it's pulling us out. There we go. And away we go, see? Easy done. See, this truck can do it. It's just that hill back there. We couldn't get up that hill. Now, where is this turn? Just here? Oh no, sorry, it's not just there. It's not just there. It's the next one up. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing there. What was I smoking? Obviously it wasn't, it was something wicked. Something wicked. Alright, let's turn down here now. And we can turn on right, so that's all good. Oh, look, there goes the monorail. Monorail, monorail, monorail. There we go. Get the hands on the steering wheel, senior. And watching that trailer as we're going around the bend. Oops. I don't know what it is, but this trailer is really fighting against me when I turn the corners. There we go. Now, just up here we got reds, so we got to slow it down for reds. Green, green, good to go. Damn you, some bitch, get in the gear. Right, which way is it wanting it? I got a feeling that it wants it this way. Oh, what are we stuck on? Okay, don't know what we're stuck on, but anyway. Let's try and back it up a bit. Try low, low. Is that gonna pull us out? Yeah, I had it split, that's what it was. So a bit more torque with this would be better. So where is it gonna want? Where's it want it? Down there. There we go. So let's see if we can back it into there without any fuss. Gonna be interesting. That bloody window bar thing is in the road, eh? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump out because I can't see and I don't have anyone guiding me, so. Oh, stalled it. Can't turn it too sharp because it stalls the truck. Alright. Now let's jump back in. Alright, let's back this up. Oh man, that is right in the road there, that thing. Okay, nice and slow and steady wins the race. And that's what we want. We want to win the race. Not that it's a race, but you know what I mean. Bit more over that way. And that should be... What bloody bar? Can't see past that bar. No. Alright. There we go. And look, I'm gonna... Is it? No, it's... I'm gonna fix it up there. I don't know what these guys are gonna do with a bloody big train. It's not like train sets where you can just bloody play it in your backyard. No, this is one hell of a big train. There you go. That's heaps better, that is. And where is it? There we go. It's accepted it. Drop it off. Beacons off. Park brake on. There we go. Alright. There we go. Done. It's done diddly undone. Dun dun. Well guys, that is the weekly drive. And I could have... the bottom line is, yeah, it did the job. But we got stuck on that hill. And... if I was, I did think that I was in the right gear, but I didn't have enough torque to get up the hill. So, you know, even if I chose a smaller gear, a lower gear, I still reckon I would have had trouble getting up that hill, because I did try low, the lowest gear, and I still couldn't get up there. So, a bigger engine, more torque is what I needed for that. So, never mind. You know, there's always another time that we can do it, isn't there? So, but there we go. That is the Freightliner Condor. Oh, we didn't take any photos. Never mind. There's always another time. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Look, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check it out. There's over 1,800 videos for you to watch, and while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button. Guys, and if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. 1, because you know it loves it, and 2, because it gives us a whole heap of other stats and information that we can use to make the channel better for you. So, there we go. And, but that is all for now. Until next time, don't forget, guys, to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.